Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit, but your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
A sense of adventure? I like to think that I'm not afraid of anything.
Oh, but you're brave at heart, exceptionally daring, undaunted by the unknown, willing to forge ahead alone when you must. Perhaps you belong in Gryffindor.
Gryffindor! Yes! We are accepting this house.
Better be Gryffindor!
Oh, my Cafe baby boy, you make me cry with life. So crying.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's most uncommon for a student to begin as a 5th year. This should be quite an adventure.
I'm looking forward to it.
I remember the first time I entered the Gryffindor common room after being sorted.
You were a Gryffindor?
I am a Gryffindor. Never could remember the password when I was a girl, however.
Password?
Password?
The password is Grata Domum.
Grata Domum.
You may enter.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
We will absolutely enjoy it, Professor. That I can assure you. Welcome back, my lovelies. If you're new here, hello, welcome. This is your girl, Harley Quinsane. Everything finally loaded in, so we are continuing
Looks like
with
everyone's
our story.
gone. Better head to the common room.
Oh! Oh! I know where I'm at! That Ron's supposed to be right there. Then you got the Harry, you got the Neville, you got Seamus. Oh my god, I love this so much. This is great. This is fantastic. I am excited. Now we finally get to explore and do a little bit more than we did in the quote-unquote first episode earlier. Let's get in here and start talking to some people and living our best lives. We are a proud Gryffindor. We will always be a proud Gryffindor. And we will also take the chance to explore what is before us. I'm so happy. This makes me really happy. And there's more of the rooms. That is awesome. I wonder if we'll even find Easter eggs now that we can also go into the different common rooms. Or, not the common rooms for the houses, but more of this stuff here in Gryffindor. Alright, Kath, I need you to run.
Now, which way is the common room?
This way, lad. This way. Oh, I love it so much. Just look at that. I want that. I need that in my own house. I am going to have my own house. It is going to be great. And you are locked. I need the lead, and I will.
Must be different, starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Ah, they're already gossiping. Yeah, that's right. I'm worth gossiping about.
That new 5th year.
They're lucky they didn't end up as Dragonfruit. Like that poor man from
Can't imagine starting a new school this. Nelly would do anything
If I
for
could
attention.
choose you were born with wings, Nelly, I'm sure you've used them.
Let's talk to our friend before we go learn some spells.
That girl thinks she can get away with anything.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe. Well, hello. Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
Goodness.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
Yes, our carriage was attacked by a dragon.
Crikey! I can't believe it. How thrilling! And also terrifying. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
up she goes. On to the next one.
If I can just stop vanishing my...
Wait, that's not right. I really thought I had it.
Cressida!
I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Don't worry. You'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
Well, good luck with it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
Bro looks like he's sitting in that chair having an existential crisis, and nobody can tell me otherwise. Don't worry. Don't fret. You'll see me again very soon, friend. We shall be a part of your tournament, and we shall
Professor
win.
Weasley is easily my favourite. Her wand work is exquisite.
I had one last person to talk to.
I know they do.
Our future best friend. I can feel it in my bones.
Here, have a sip. Go on. Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself.
Where'd you
Hello.
put it?
You're the new 5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Does having your aunt here make things difficult?
More than you'd think. Most people assume I can't get into trouble or be given detention. But they're wrong. Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year. Keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well. And she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Are you having butterbeer for breakfast?
Oh no. I've been perfecting a recipe I came up with over the summer. I'm almost there. Based on some reactions, it may need a bit more work.
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth, and thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
I'm sure she is. Let us go forth then. We mustn't keep a lady waiting.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
Yes!
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, We've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
Yes, give me my guide.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
I will absolutely use and abuse it.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Yes, ma'am. Lead the way.
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
I assure you that is not a problem, Professor. I have ADHD and I am always on high speed.
Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Let me not hit the wrong button. Oh, I have so many goodies. Love it. I don't want to exit. I want to look at all the other notifications.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Yes, ma'am. Good boss. I look so dashing in my red and black. It's
No
almost
time
as
to
if it was
waste.
built
You've
for
classes
me.
to attend. Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Oh man, it's been a hot minute since I did this. Ah, I'm looking for Central Hall, right? I feel like I was looking at the right location. Oh, no I wasn't. Okay. That one. Travel. Tis be the attention span of a 2-year-old at Pop Rocks, and I regret nothing. God, I can't wait to get on my broom. It's going to be great. I shall be the fastest flyer. Eventually I'll stop with the accents, but until then I'm going to entertain myself. Because sadly, this is still a PS4, which means everything still runs a little bit slower than it does on the 5. However, so far the quality's been pretty good. I'm actually pretty happy about that. Granted, on my 5, I was blasting through everything like it was nothing. Nothing. Like most of the time.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Almost.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Thank you.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
I am absolutely going to blast through just so I can go to Hogsmeade. It's one of my favorite places here. Hello, Professor.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look. The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend.
That's my favorite
I shall reach out
part.
when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Now I can get into the fun part that I always enjoy. So, we need gear. There's no doubts about that. No benefit, no benefit. Has no magical properties. None of our objects do. That is fine. You know what? Me. As long as we keep that down, we'll be doing great. And that's the one I want to change, because it will drive me nuts. Anything without the knee-high socks, or at least less of the appearance of it, would be great. Proper pants. Oh, that's too formal for you, my boy. You are not a formal guy. You definitely don't have on a bow tie. I guess we're just gonna stay with that. It's fine. Everything's fine. We'll worry about a wand later. Quests, we should just have the assignments up. I like how it's on the arachnophobe setting, but you're still gonna see him here in the... But that also means during this playthrough, nobody should have to listen to me scream. Which is a good thing. I don't think anybody would want to. So that is a plus. For my first playthroughs, I got to cry, scream, pitch a fit, and everything else in the privacy of my not being streamed essence. So, it was a good time. Anyway, carrying on. To Charms we must go. That one has to wait, because I know what that quest is. Peeves, don't even.
Slow coach! Slow coach!
Slow coach? I thought it was slow poke. What? Oh, this is new? Oh, what? So, in my original playthrough, all this does not exist. What? Sorry, Professor Fig, I'm having a conniption. Well, alright then. That's gonna trip me out. Okay. Okay. Okay then.
You've made your point!
I don't remember where that chest is, but I know that's one of the ones I have to go into. A place I can't get.
Desperately need to improve my charms marks.
Alright, let's begin class. So we can join the wizard duels soon enough. And also get information. We like information.
Here. Behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Why was Ominous just standing on the bench?
Hello,
so
I am Nettie. So you are the new
wanna
student.
Be cool boy, like, I don't understand.
Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms. Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
That's it. Let's go. Yes. Accio the Summoning Charm.
Accio!
My boy.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me!
I love Professor Ronan. I love him so much. He's precious. Alright, the fun part is just all this waiting time, but that's okay. So, I wanted to make sure to get Accio first because we're going to need that to get all of the pages and information that we're going to need to complete our field guide. The more we know, the better we are. And also, it will help me for theory crafting because I have a gut feeling they are going to make a second installment.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
I'm ready, Professor.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Accio. Now, think of this like... Very good.
I got skills, boy.
Excellent control there.
Ooh, cutting it close. You gonna stay or you gonna fall?
Splendid!
Full marks, come at me. Bring me the
Very good.
challenge.
Points to Gryffindor. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
We're waiting on you, Miss and I.
Let us do this. Yes!
Accio!
Very
Nice.
good.
Be sharp. Phew.
I'm coming for you, Miss and I.
Accio!
Brilliant. Watch this. done.
You say that, but I'm gonna get 10 points on you. Stay.
Excellent control there.
That's right, I'm the winner. It's all in the hair.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Let us see this.
Taking the easier out. Okay. I can respect it.
There we go.
Nice.
Splendid.
Be sharp. Phew.
Not the one I wanted.
Quite impressive. Here we go. Yes!
Accio.
Damn. She got me. She got me. Alright, I got too cocky. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. There's always round two. There's always
Very
round
good,
two.
both
I'm
of
gonna go
you.
for a
Well
perfect
done.
then. I actually kind of appreciate that I get to see these weird little hints this time because, like I said on the 5, everything just blasts through so quick that I didn't get to before. So it's kind of cool that I get to
Class is
experience it.
dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me
Oh,
weeks
they
to
did
become
change it,
proficient
okay.
with Accio.
So
Took
in the
weeks
original
for me to
playthrough,
get anything right when I
several
transferred
months ago
here.
when it first came out
It gets
after
easier,
pre-release,
I promise.
you could not move forward with a loss. You physically had to win. So if you weren't good at the charm at all, you had to do that shit like 5 or 6 times.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Even Onin isn't that neon. That says something.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting.
You know, he's
Until
just
next
awkwardly
time.
staring at us with his hands in his pockets. And he's just
Of
like,
course, you can use Accio on humans, if you're so inclined.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on
A
humans.
word, if you would.
Yes, sir.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch, Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
First class students, that's right, that is me. I am fantastic. Totally not like I'm cocky or anything, no. No. Or a little too proud for my own good.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Yes, I am, and we can talk later. I'm preoccupied. On to the next class. We'll worry about side missions after the fact. Yes, yes, please. I need to learn about violence. It is my calling. It is what I am meant to do with my life. Though I am really curious about what they did to the 8-legged demons, so that's like the other reason why I'm like, let's go explore. I gotta go find out. Like, did they put roller skates on it? Like, did they give us, like, that? Did they... I need lore. Okay, I need lore in my life. Professor! Teach me your wonders. So yeah, there's apparently going to be a lot more differences than what I've expected, because I've played this before. Said in the first match, I'm either going to marry you or destroy you, and there is no third option, sir.
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge.
I want one!
To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso!
I love it. I love it so much. You damn skimmy, I would levitate
Now,
that feather.
let's try something a little larger. Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak... Good. Now, the basic. Well done.
I understand the powers of violence. They compel me.
Very good. But the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
Levioso. Lucky. Nothing lucky about it. You were good.
How perceptive.
I know.
I'm built of steel, I don't need Protego. Got this.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
There's some truth in that, sir.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Gryffindor.
Thank you, Professor Hackett. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
I bet you will.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Alright, future husband, it seems like we need to have a conversation. Alright.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested. Till next time.
So what's next for me? Let's go. We have violent defense, which brings me joy. Yes, delicious. Yes. Feed me more. I will look sharp and dangerous. Actually, he's probably not gonna look all prim and proper. That's more of an on-in thing than a Gathmore thing. Get him rugged. To the violence. Don't worry about your gobstones later. Oh, she's still standing. Sorry about that. Minor apologies. That's gonna get old though. This still doesn't look right! Ah! None of that glass is there. I wonder if that's like a PS4 By the power of ADHD, we shall succeed. If I can remember how to go through doors like a normal person. Oh, this one has... Oh, that's so weird. I wonder if that's how they helped with, like, the rendering and stuff, was blocking out all the views. Ravenclaw Tower. Oh, wait a minute. I don't need a spell to open those. I just need Revelio. So, 1, 8, 1 and 8 makes 10, so I need 3, which means I need the weird triple head whatever. It's not that one, it is that one. Am I wrong? No, that's 9, I need 4. I promise, I know numbers. I know. Alright, and for 21, 13 plus 3, that's 16, 16 minus 5. I need 5. Secrets. Very nice. I don't know what all I picked up. But now we have goggles of protection. Woo! How can Huh?
Revelio.
Pleasure of your ears.
That was new. I don't remember being able to go there before. So I know they said that there was more stuff to it now. A few of my friends did, but this is different. Let me put some gear on first that I've acquired. We will probably hide it though because Kath does not have glasses. Ah! Ah! Dirty! Not in a fun way. Alright.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Leviosa!
I will take that, please. Hello, Lucan.
Can I help you?
Now that you're not having an existential crisis, yes.
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to see the two of you duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And, to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
Yes.
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you could duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks
let's see if I can
begin!
remember my wand work, because I'm not the one that assigned where my stuff should go on my card.
We'll make you regret signing up.
I want to take your nose and shove it up your ass. Alright, so this one's just something I have.
Leviosa! Confringo! Leviosa! Leviosa, come on!
Don't shy away now.
Accio!
You're better than that!
Glad I didn't bet on that round.
Yay. I haven't lost
Nice
my
work.
yet.
Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. Now, it takes time to organise these duels, but check with me later. I may have something lined up for you. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Ones victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
Yay, we've leveled. Love it. I should have some assignments now. Oh. Professor Weasley first? Okay. Okay then. There we are. Yeah, so what I remember was all these different areas being open, like this one. So to see those overhangs now, it trips me out. But I guess it helps with the world gen, maybe? This way?
Attention, fellow artists.
I am an artist in my own right, and I'm going to... Thank you. If I remember correctly, there's cookies. Hogwarts and its secrets. That door wasn't there either. The one-eyed witch passageway.
Revelio. Leviosa.
Ravenclaw Tower. Didn't need a flame for that. Don't get me wrong, it's just weird. It's not what I remember. Part of me wishes I could just jump off the balcony. Eight-legged demon. And 9 and 5 make 14. So it needs a 3.
Revelio.
Matching some powers of ADHD. Anything shiny and I will find it.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Oh, Deke is so precious.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
It's always hard to choose, but we're gonna go with the husband.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Yes, please. Oh, wait.
Revelio.
There's stuff in here. Where is it? There you are! Oh, yes, Quinn! Oh my god, it's one of my favorites. Okay. I'm level 4 now. You know what that means? That means I can wear cool shit. Let's go. I'm gonna need it. I will take those, thank you. Probably hide their appearance, because I would rather not. Where Onin has his glasses, and so does Harley. This man does not need them. Nor is he going to wear a hat. I never put a hat on. Actually, no, I think I did on Harley. So that might be a bit of a fib. Is that it? Alright, that's fine. Cool shit. So the weird thing about doing the gobstone, oh, we gotta pet the kitty. Gotta pet the kitty. So the weird thing about the gobstones quest that I've ran past is you actually get a handle for your wand from it. And somebody once mentioned that it looked like anal beads, and I will never be able to unsee that image ever again. It's just burned there in my retinas. It's one of the useless facts in the Rolodex. Now that we've had our sip. Professor! I wish to learn more! Teach me Reparo. Pretty please.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
I will say the graphics are pretty good for being on the 4. They are a lot smoother on a 5. Ooh,
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Give me my
Accio!
Thank you.
Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere.
I trust the preliminary tasks.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Hogsmeade? We're overdue. Sebastian!
There's something in there. I just know it.
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something in
That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby.
Oh yeah, it just tells you. I wasn't even looking at
This looks like the location from the painting.
There it is.
What could... Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
My family loves going to the Quidditch World Cup. Father was on the farm.
I want to go to the Quidditch World Cup.
Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Meat, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Oh, now I gotta remark on the map. I will help you with your books after this.
Revelio.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
Let's go! Oh man, I get to do the haunted house one again. That's gonna be so good. So, for anybody that doesn't know, you actually become a shop owner after doing a little bit of a haunted house, which is pretty cool. Onins was sensible, of course. Athmore shall not be. I really like these loading screen pictures too. Like, honestly, I just appreciate that they went out of their way to try to make it feel like a full-fledged experience, even though it's not on one of the newer caster consoles.
I feel like to run a broom! Give me my fancy plastic, please! I will dust the clouds.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Huh?
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
I will make all of the potions. Do not tempt me.
Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest, look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Buckbeak!
I know they're not Buckbeak,
Poppy's
but
already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
I'll tell you. I'll tell you anything, Sebastian. I take anything.
I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
Foreboding.
Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a...
Gotta get my moonstone.
Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon.
Revelio.
Sorry, Sebastian, didn't get all that. Something you'll have to learn to accept.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
Revelio.
Point of toiling if it could be done with magic. I can't imagine how muggles get by without that.
So how would you like to
They
do
get
this?
by carefully.
Weasley told me you had a list of things to get. A wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished.
Boss.
Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Only a hairy-hearted sod would have.
Revelio.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want, when you want. Let's have a look.
Alright.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Oh, I will. Don't you worry about that.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps... Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Okay. You know what? I'm not mad at that. Yeah. Actually, if I remember correctly, his is actually supposed to be...
Curious indeed.
How intriguing.
It's supposed to be 11 1/4. And the core was supposed to be dragon heartstring when I did the test for him.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
So, Hill, which is also why he is prone to irrational tendencies, because he isn't part of the Gallagher clan, thus the Dragon Rooster. The more you know.
Revelio. Accio.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Revelio. Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
Yes, sir.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Alright, and to steal the opportunity to do so, we have one here. Stronger even, too. I don't know if I like it with that chest, but that's not a bad look. Higher level. And now the fun part we can get rid of. And oh, that's right, he's still got his proper tailcoat. He'll be a student, that's fine. Oh, I do have a handle already. Ooh! Now that's a sexy wand. I like that. Alright. Now to keep her going. I vaguely remember where the magic is. Up there.
Well, hello there.
Revelio. Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you, then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo.
Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
I'll take the Dittany now, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
Alright, now we'll find Sebastian, let that play through. And I think I'll call it for this stream. Don't want it to be too terribly long. This is always a fun part. Like that.
Revelio. I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it! We'll wear him down eventually.
Leviosa! Confringo!
What was that?
Sendo!
A taste of his own medicine.
Nicely done! Leviosa! Look out!
That's right, you lumbering louts. He's faltering. A few more hits should do the job.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Lumos.
Oh, hello there. A moment if you would.
I'll go and see what he wants.
Reparo. Reparo.
One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
There's always one, and I always miss it. And I don't remember what it is, and that's why I always miss it. Oh, no, I got it all. Never mind. Okay. Speak to the shopkeeper.
Revelio.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
So I have to. Alright. To be honest, that fits Kath's vibe a little better. Oh, and I could afford it? Oh my god, and it has a G for Gryffindor. That is a well-made, well-tailored coat. And I'm very tempted to get it for him. If they had it in red, that would be better. And they do! Very good.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
I saw that. I will be grabbing the shiny soon enough. Much better. Much better. Looking sharp. I like it. Alright.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Revelio's kind. You're most welcome to peruse my shop.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go. Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
I do believe that is as good a spot.
Revelio.
So, whilst I'm standing here in the 3 broomsticks, let's use the power of magic to save our progress after we take a look and see what all we've earned. Very nice. We like when we see that. We'll take that. We'll take that. Happy about that. We'll take that and we'll take that. Fantastic. Progress for the sake of progress is always fun. Well, nice wing flies and all that fun stuff. Do love it. And lastly, we'll check our collections. Get rid of all these pesky notifications. And then I will bid you all adieu. I'm hoping I can collect some cool stuff I haven't had before. So, I do want to say, if you guys have been enjoying the wonderful world of Harry Potter, or the wandering wizarding world as you prefer, I enjoy the company. If you guys want to see me stream this more often, then I will do what I can. I'm not going to set any kind of a schedule though, because all the powers that may be fully know that I can never keep up with them. Anytime I make a schedule, it just goes to nonsense and tomfoolery. Those have been learned. So, I want to thank you guys so much for joining me on this lovely journey. It has been fun. I'm glad to get back into it, and I'm very interested by seeing the differences, which is pretty cool. Anyway, you guys have a lovely day. Enjoy your weekend. And this is your girl, Harley Quinsane, signing out. Goodbye, guys.